Hello, my name is Matthew Woodford. I'm a manufacturing production engineer, and I've been in the motor industry now for more than 40 years. In my later years, I have been asked to give back some of my experience in the way of lectures and teaching people the practical side of quality systems. During one of my sessions I was taking for Core Tools 3, a student asked a relevant question which deserves a quantitative answer. So in order to answer more comprehensively than I did during that training session, I want to break down my response to this question into several posts that you can listen to. Often in the automotive industry, we throw around phrases like best in class, lessons learned, robust process. We say them all too freely and all too easily, assuming that our recipient audience understand what we're talking about. Well, it was while using that last phrase, robust process, that a student asked me, well, what is a robust process? So I gave him a brief answer that describes what a robust process is, and I continued with the lecture. After the lecture was finished, I thought about this, and I thought, if someone gave me that answer when I was starting out in process manufacturing, I would probably say again, so what is it? If we were just to say, from a descriptive perspective, that a robust process is one that consistently produces products at the required volume and meets or exceeds the customer's quality expectations with minimal variation, regardless of changing conditions or inputs. That may well describe what a robust process is, but does it quantify it? If that statement was given to me, I could still say, well, so how do I achieve a robust process? That statement does not give me boundaries or targets to which I can claim that, yes, now I have a robust process. So I thought, let's dig a little deeper. What do I need to achieve in order to claim that my process is robust? Really, this question should be asked at your PFMEA stage when designing your initial process. These are part of the systems and the procedures that you need to undertake when designing your process. To design it in afterwards is always more difficult than doing it at the outset before you have spent any capital money. Because you may find that once you've put your line in, it is not robust. Now you need to change it, improve it, and this can cause both time delays and obviously incurred costs. So, as I say, unfortunately, all too often, this very important stage of process design is often overlooked. However, if you have inherited an existing process which performs below expectations, well, then we need to identify what functions or systems need to be initiated if they don't already exist, and what are the targets, what are the goals for each of these tools in order to claim that you have a robust process. If we look at that statement that I mentioned earlier, we can break it down into pieces. Firstly, if we want a facility to perform with minimal variation with regards to the required volume, the production line must be capable of achieving quantity and both quality. If we think about it, if your quality is poor, this is going to have an adverse effect on both your quantity and delivery. If I have excessive reworks or rejects, it's going to affect my output. My output is my quantity. So what better measurable to monitor than what we would call OEE, which is our overall equipment efficiency. Okay, OEE. So what is OEE? What is my target? What do I need to do to reach and maintain that target? What I'm not going to do in these recordings, I'm not here to teach OEE or any other system that gets mentioned. I just want to give guidance and targets and values that then, when you've achieved those, you can claim that your process is robust. I shall give you the pointers and targets mentioned in quality systems that we will refer to as we go on, to understand what they are, where they come from, and more importantly, what are the quantifiable target values that allow us to relax and claim that my process is a robust process. Hopefully, if I have whet your appetite, I will do another session following this one. My next session will break down what is OEE, what should I aim for, and what tools and systems help me to achieve and maintain and monitor OEE. Thank you for listening.